Question: SCBI allowed trading in stock index futures in, the options are A. January 2001, B. January 2002, C. July 2002, D. None of these. The correct answer is January 2001. Explanation: SCBI introduced stock index futures trading in India in January 2001 as part of derivatives market reforms. Question: during 11 5-year plan, it was proposed to spend _% of GDP on education. The options are A. 1.5, B. 2.5, C. 3.5, D. None of these. The correct answer is none of these. Explanation: the 11th 5-year plan targeted expenditure of about 6% of GDP on education. Question: foreign universities bill proposes to promote R&D, to improve quality of higher education, to boost investment in higher education. Which of the following combination is correct? The options are A. 1 and 2, B. 1 and 3, C. 2 and 3, D. 1, 2 and 3. The correct answer is 1, 2 and 3. Explanation: the bill aimed at improving research, quality standards, and investment inflow in higher education. Question: assertion: a fiscal deficit shall lead to inflation. Reason: are the entire fiscal deficit is filled through monetization. The options are A. both A and R are correct, B. both A and R are incorrect, C. A is correct and R is incorrect, D. A is incorrect and R is correct. The correct answer is A is correct and R is incorrect. Explanation: fiscal deficit may cause inflation, but it is not always financed entirely through monetization. Question: match the items under List A with those under List B. List A: I. Gates, 2. CCI, 3. Sera, 4. IRDA. List B: monopoly, banking services, futures, actuarial science. The options are A. 1 to 3 4, B. 4 1 to 3, C. 3 4 1 2, D. 2 1 3 4. The correct answer is 2 1 3 4. Explanation: Gates relates to services including banking, CCI regulates monopolies, Sera relates to securities futures regulation, and IRDA governs actuarial science and insurance. Question: which of the following is a responsibility center? The options are A. Research Center, B. Investment Center, C. Production Center, D. Service Center. The correct answer is Investment Center. Explanation: an investment center controls revenues, costs, and investments, making it a responsibility center. Question: under the scarcity conditions, the decision is based on. The options are A. Profit per unit of key factor, B. Marginal cost ratio per unit of key factor, C. Contribution per unit of the key factor, D. Marginal cost per unit of key factor. The correct answer is contribution per unit of the key factor. Explanation: scarce resources are allocated to products yielding maximum contribution per limiting factor. Question: which combination of the following factors drives up ROI? I. Reduced borrowing cost, 2. Increased sales, 3. Reduced investment level, 4. Increased investment level. The options are A. I and 2, B. 2 and 3, C. 2 and 4, D. 3 and 4. The correct answer is 3 and 4. Explanation: unfavorable investment structure and excessive investment may reduce return on investment. Question: assertion: a patents acquired by a firm should not be shown on the balance sheet. Reason: our patents represent a fictitious asset. The options are A. both A and R are correct, B. both A and R are incorrect, C. A is correct and R is incorrect, D. A is incorrect and R is correct. The correct answer is both A and R are incorrect. Explanation: patents are intangible assets and are shown on the balance sheet. They are not fictitious assets. Question. Match the items under List A with List B. List A. I. Capital gearing. 2. ATR. 3. PE. 4. Investment turnover. List B. Liquidity. Long-term solvency. Capital productivity. Cost of equity. The options are A. 3-4-2-1. B. 1-2-3-4. C. 4-1-3-2. D. 2-1-4-3. The correct answer is 2-1-4-3. Explanation. Capital gearing relates to solvency, ATR to liquidity. PE reflects cost of equity expectations, and investment turnover indicates productivity. Question. When cost output elasticity is equal to 1, scale economies will be. The options are A. Less than 1, B. Greater than 1, C. Equal to 1, D. None of the above. The correct answer is equal to 1. Explanation. When output and cost increase proportionately, it indicates constant returns to scale. Question. If the short-run cost function of a firm is C is equal to 210Q, the marginal cost is. The options are A. 200, B. 10, C. 20, D. 210. The correct answer is 10. Explanation. Marginal cost is obtained by differentiating total cost with respect to output. Question. Which combination of the following factors is the right answer for long-run equilibrium in a perfectly competitive market? The options are A. MC is equal to MR, B. AC is equal to AR, C. MC is equal to AC is equal to AR, D. MC is equal to MR is equal to AR is equal to AC. The correct answer is MC is equal to MR is equal to AR is equal to AC. Explanation. In long-run equilibrium, firms earn only normal profit under perfect competition. Question. Assertion. A. If elasticity of demand is infinite, the demand curve is a horizontal straight line. Reason. R. Elasticity of demand at the midpoint of demand curve equals 1. The options are A. Both are correct, B. Assertion correct but reason incorrect, C. Assertion incorrect but reason correct, D. Both incorrect. The correct answer is assertion correct but reason incorrect. Explanation. Perfect elasticity gives a horizontal demand curve, but midpoint elasticity applies only to linear demand curves. Question. Match the following. List A. I. Positive economics. 2. Normative economics. 3. Microeconomics. 4. Macroeconomics. List B. What ought to be. What is fiscal policy? Individual unit study. The options are A. 2143, B. 1234, C. 4321, D. 3412. The correct answer is 2143. Explanation. Positive economics deals with facts, normative with value judgments, micro with individual units, and macro with aggregate policy. Question. The hypothesis is accepted when. The options are A. Test statistic falls in rejection region, B. Test statistic falls in acceptance region, C. Level of significance increases, D. Sample size decreases. The correct answer is test statistic falls in acceptance region. Explanation. A hypothesis is accepted when calculated value lies within the acceptance region. Question. With a lower level of significance, the probability of rejecting a true null hypothesis, the options are A. Increases, B. Decreases, C. Remains same, D. Becomes 0. The correct answer is decreases. Explanation. Lower significance level reduces type I error probability. Question. Which of the following sampling methods is not a probability sampling method? The options are A. Stratified sampling, B. Systematic sampling, C. Cluster sampling, D. Judgment sampling. The correct answer is judgment sampling. Explanation. Judgment sampling depends on researcher choice rather than random selection. Assertion. A. The hypothesized value is correct and accurate. Reason. R. If the value of the test statistic falls in acceptance region, the hypothesis is accepted. Which of the following is a correct combination? The options are A. Both A and R are correct, B. Both A and R are incorrect. C. A is correct and R is incorrect. D. A is incorrect and R is correct. The correct answer is A is incorrect and R is correct. Explanation: a hypothesis is an assumption to be tested and not necessarily correct or accurate. However, if the test statistic falls in the acceptance region, the null hypothesis is accepted. Match the items under List A with those under List B. List A: I. Chi-square test, 2. T-test, 3. F-test, 4. Z-test. List B: ANOVA, goodness of fit test, large sample test, paired samples test. Choices: I 234, A 2314, B 4231, C 2413, D 2134. The correct answer is 2413. Explanation: Chi-square is used for goodness of fit, T-test for paired samples, F-test in ANOVA, and Z-test for large samples. MBE stands for reporting only significant. The options are A. Events, B. Decisions, C. Deviations, D. Achievements. The correct answer is deviations. Explanation: management by exception focuses on reporting only significant deviations from standards. Which of the following is not a concept of Johari window? The options are A. Taskmaster, B. Span of control, C. Team leader, D. Country club. The correct answer is span of control. Explanation: span of control relates to organizational structure, not the Johari window concept of self-awareness. According to Herzberg, employee motivation is a function of ambience, goals, job security, empowerment. Which of the following combination is correct? The options are A. 1 and 2, B. 2 and 3, C. 2 and 4, D. 3 and 4. The correct answer is 2 and 4. Explanation: Herzberg's motivation factors include achievement, responsibility, and empowerment, not hygiene factors like ambience or job security. Assertion: a board is not responsible for ensuring corporate governance. Reason: our MD is the policy maker of the organization. Which of the following is a correct combination? The options are A. Both A and R are correct, B. Both A and R are incorrect, C. A is incorrect and R is correct, D. A is correct and R is incorrect. The correct answer is A is incorrect and R is correct. Explanation: the board of directors is responsible for corporate governance. However, the managing director plays a key role in policy implementation. Match the items under List A with those under List B. List A: I. Blake, 2. Drucker, 3. Grecuna, 4. MacGregor. List B: span of control, motivation theory, superordinate goals, country club. Choices: I 234, A 4312, B 4231, C 4123, D 3142. The correct answer is 4312. Explanation: Blake relates to country club style, Drucker to superordinate goals, Grecuna to span of control, and MacGregor to motivation theory.